Hello, I am David Torres, and this is my real estate channel. In today's video, I'm providing a real estate recap for the entire year of 2021 for the city of Lathrop. So stay tuned. Before I get started, I just want to make clear that these numbers that I'm going to go over are for the entire year of 2021, specifically for the city of Lathrop. So if you're not familiar, Lathrop is located in San Joaquin County. It is very close to other areas such as Manteca. Another one that might be a little bit more common or well known is Tracy, California, and it's not too far from Mountain House, California. So these are the statistics, real estate only. If you have any questions about any surrounding areas, feel free to drop a comment or contact me directly. For now, I'm going to get right into the numbers for the entire year of 2021. So for the year of 2021 in the city of Lathrop, there was a total of 294 properties that sold. These properties had an average list price of $615,000, and they had an average close price of nearly $636,000. It was a $635,885 was the average closing price. So that's pretty good. That means most properties that were on the market at an average of $615,000, they actually sold for about $15,000 to $20,000 more, depending on the price point. So these are just averages. So of course, there's going to be a lot of in-betweens, some properties that sold for asking price and some that sold below. But so far, that's a pretty good average for the entire year for the city of Lathrop. So based on what I've gone over so far, you're going to see that 2021 pretty much maintained itself as a strong seller's market. Houses were selling for asking price or above in a lot of cases. There's still very little inventory, which is always going to swing in the favor of a seller because that means less competition on the market for them, and they're typically the only game in town when they do hit the market. So depending on the area, but for Lathrop, you're typically not listing against 3 or 4 different neighbors. You're pretty much going to be the only house on the block during that time in 2021. Now things will change, but we're specifically talking about 2021, and there was still a huge shortage on inventory, which is a good sign for sellers, not such a great sign for buyers. Now, another metric I like to look at, and this is very important for sellers or potential sellers, is average days on market. This is covering how long, or tracking, I should say, how long a house has been on the market. So from when it went live to when it went under contract, that's days on market. So I have that information for you. For the entire year of 2021, the average days that a house sat on the market before going under contract was 16 days. That's pretty impressive. That means just a little over 2 weeks, your house is going to go under contract. So that shows you right there. That's a strong sign for a seller's market. So if you're looking to sell, the numbers are still pretty much relatively like that right now because we're barely 8 days into January. So if you're thinking about selling, that's a strong sign for you, not only on pricing, but nowadays on market. We know we're getting houses at asking price or above when they go into contract, and they're not sitting that long on the market. Now, I just want to take a further dive into days on market and just give you some metrics. As you recall, we had a total of 294 properties that sold for 2021. Out of those 294, 263 of those properties went pending within 0 to 30 days. Only 20 sat on the market for 31 to 60 days, and only 6 out of those 294 sat on the market for 61 to 90 days. So that's pretty impressive. Again, these numbers are not only covering all the data for 2021, but it's also to kind of see what kind of market we had, and all the signs point to that 2021 was clearly another seller's market, just like 2020 was. We're still seeing a lot of strong signs that 2022 will be very similar, another strong seller's market. Until we start seeing a huge increase in inventory, which is going to take some time, if you're thinking about putting your house on the market, it's still not too late to take advantage of this seller's market. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. Again, if you like the content, please hit that like button for me. Share the content with anybody that you think will find this information helpful. And please subscribe to my real estate channel if you haven't already, so I can help spread this information to more people and to a larger audience. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate your support. Have a great day.